Alright guys, Fula coming to you with another Guerilla boxing video. So, um, of course there's been talk in the street that, Demetrius BooBoo Andrade has ducked Zanabek. That's the narrative in which is being pushed right now. They're like, oh yeah, he ducked Zanabek. So the thing is that he's in a lose-lose situation, and unfortunately with Dimitri, it's kind of like the situation that Demetrius BooBoo was in when he fought Canelo. Before Demetrius BooBoo made Canelo look ordinary as he is, Canelo is a very ordinary fighter. Many people were saying Canelo can knock out cruiserweights. Many people were saying that Canelo could take on Usyk. Many people were saying these kind of things, right? But then when BooBoo made him look ordinary, people were saying, oh, he wasn't, he was too big for Canelo. And the thing is BooBoo is not really a big light heavyweight. If we want to talk about big light heavyweights, then we have to talk about Zurdo Ramirez. That's a big light heavyweight, right? So when Mike BooBoo was not expected to win that fight, they said that, they got Canelo by stoppage. They said that, Canelo was going to shatter his orbital bone like he did Billy Joe Saunders. They made all kinds of talking points, right? So with that being said, when BooBoo just boxed circles around Canelo, that's when it was like, oh, he's too big, and the like thereof. The same thing will happen with if Demetrius Andrade were to fight Zanabek, because they would say, oh, he only has a certain amount of fights in. Oh, he never fought anybody. That's what they would say. They would say, oh, well, he never fought anybody before. So he's in a lose-lose situation. Me personally, I believe he would make Zanabek look very ordinary. I believe he would box circles around Zanabek. You know what I mean? I don't believe that Zanabek is a better boxer than Demetrius Andrade. I believe that Zanabek is a good boxer, but I don't believe that he's a better boxer than Demetrius Andrade. So with that being said, unfortunately for Demetrius Andrade, or I guess not unfortunate for him, but unfortunately for the fans of Demetrius Andrade, like myself, we have to wait until we have to wait until December to see Demetrius Andrade back in the ring. Now, I don't know who he's fighting, but I know that the date is December 12th from me talking to his strength and conditioning coach. In the build-up of the fight, inshallah, I'll try to get as much footage as possible in regards to the fight. I'll try to get what I can get and share it with the the followers of this page. My bad, I'm kind of just looking at this book I just got. So yeah. Now you see him right now, and he still looks pretty sharp. In the little footage that I do have, you still see he looks pretty, pretty quick. Looks like he has the pop. Keep in mind that in the fight with Jason Quigley, he did break Jason Quigley's jaw. That fight lasted for 2 rounds. You know what I mean? The thing is that I know he was looking for a good situation with Matchroom, but Eddie Hearn really didn't like him because of the simple fact of the threat he placed to his fighters. That's what it really came down to. You look at, for example, you look at Bivol. You know what Bivol did to Canelo. Eddie Hearn doesn't really mess with Bivol like that. You know, he thought that, you know, Bivol was just going to be an easy, I guess you can say, he thought Bivol was going to be an easy, easy win, right? And that, you know, Canelo would move on and basically believe in that. I want to say believe in that, the notion that he can knock out cruiserweights and do things like that, right? But that wasn't the case. We all know that we know that basically Bivol had other plans, and once Bivol executed those other plans, it was a wrap. Now, with this being said, it's the same thing with it's the same thing with Andrade. You know, Andrade, for example, would have been the same situation, maybe possibly worse than the Canelo situation, than the Bivol situation. He may have been beaten worse. We will never know. At this point, though, and I'm going to end this video, what I think Andrade should do is, I think that he should actually, I think that he should just try to clean what he can out at 168. Meaning that even if it's a beltless cleanup, he should do that. And then either he should fight whoever is in front in 168, and if Canelo does not want to fight him and will drop the belts, then he should just collect those belts, and, you know, perhaps, I don't know, maybe he has desires for more belts at a higher weight division, but maybe right off into the sunset, knowing that he cleaned out the division, and knowing that the guy who thinks he's still the best fighter ran from him for his whole career. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen in this development. But these are the developments that I have right now. If you're wondering why I have this like blonde look, is because this is a caucus hat. Is the hat that Khabib's people wear. One female from that region sent me this hat, so I decided to wear it. You know, I'm very appreciative, and I embrace other cultures that are especially Islamic, you know. But anyhow, Foolish signing out. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Munjadama.